So hello guys, today we'll see that how to deploy our next.js app on AWS Amplify, because I have created a video on how to deploy next.js on Render and how to deploy next.js on Cloudflare, and these are the two most popular videos of my channel. So I decided to make a video on how to be cost effective during hosting of a next.js application. So in Render or in Versal or in any other companies like Netlify or Railway, we have to pay so much, so that this is not feasible for us for paying that much for very less services. Or so for a production mode we can use an EC2 instance. uh, You can find many videos on how to deploy your Next.js app on EC2, or you can see my blog post how to deploy Next.js on EC2. Okay, here's my post. Let me find it first. I think these two are my posts. So EC2 Ubuntu server, but I'm not going to show you in this video that how to deploy it on EC2. It is the most raw way to deploy a Next.js app or any app using EC2, your own server, and it's very cost effective. If you deploy on AWS, the big companies deploy their applications on AWS, not on any small services. So they can become cost effective and they can use so many features and have a good security. Okay, so this is another blog post on deploying Next.js app on Amazon EC2 instant AWS. So both are slightly different. There is a difference of this difference of the OS, I think so. So for that, let's close it for now and focus on how to deploy on a Amplify. For that, you have to log in on your AWS console and search for Amplify. After going to Amplify, you need to use GitHub, and it's not required but it's recommended that we have to use GitHub for our coding project, so that it will be easy in deployment and code hosting. And GitHub helps in so many features. GitHub has so many features, just like issues or the code versioning, etc. I don't know why it's slow. Till it being loaded, you can check out our channel, and that is, you can find so many videos, or you can suggest any video idea in comments or anywhere on. My website is currently not working. Let me. This is our GitHub repository. If you want to ask anything, just go to how to, then issues, and create a new issue here, or go to discussions, or create a new discussion here, so that I can resolve your issue, and create a video on it or any article on it. So for this, and deploying to AWS Amplify is so easy. You just have to create new app, and after clicking you have to select your repository, and you can choose your own region where you want to deploy. The nearest region, just like for me it's Mumbai. Where's Mumbai? Here's Mumbai, but I'm not deploying it on here. You can figure it out later. Choose GitHub and click on next. You can choose another services also, but GitHub is the most preferred way of deploying. Okay, so I have a GitHub repo. This is a next.js website, and I created it in next.js. You can also start it if you want. It consists of so many articles cloned from this website dev community. If anyone posts anything here on dev community, this will come in my website. Okay, so this is the thing for now, and I will deploy this application on AWS. So for that, let's search for dev art, and I have two versions. I am deploying this, and select your branch you want to deploy and click on next, and leave it by default. If you want to use another package manager or anything extra advanced settings you want to do, any extra settings, so you can do protect my site, other things. So this is advanced settings, and you can use the environment variables here. For this project I don't have any environment variable, so I'm not going into that. You can choose your own OS system, and it's time to deploy our app. Let's delete here. Okay, now click on next, and it's okay. I clicked cancel, and after clicking on save, and let me do it fastly. Next. Click on next, and then we have to click on save and deploy, and it is totally serverless. And so that cost will be, if you are in a startup and you don't have so much traffic, then using an EC2 instance is not a preferred way, because you have to pay per hour bill on AWS. But in serverless hosting you just have to pay what your number of invocations are. So after this process will be done, my internet seems to be slow. Click on save and deploy, and your app will be deployed. Build image will be done. I think I exceeded the quota, but you can see this app I have deployed earlier. So you can deploy a limited number of apps on per account. So, and you can visit the deployed URL, and here is my website, so you can check out that. And for now I'm closing it, and you can also add custom domain to it. Just add your domain here, something dot something dot something, okay, .com, and domain available for purchase. I have to use any another domain, just like c dot, that is already purchased, or use manual configuration, configure it, use SSL certificate. A separate video can be made over this. You have to set your CNAME records and another things. So that is the, or DNS, you can also transfer your domain. So these are another topic, so we'll discuss it in later. If you want, then comment or create an issue. So thanks for watching for this video. Done for now. Thanks.